Hey guys, I'm back. Back from the birth of my second child, a little girl that I had, what are we talking, 2-3 days ago now. So, yep, there's been a little bit of a break on the channel. I have absolutely no idea when and how I'm ever going to get time to make some more of these things, so let's just see what happens. But I've got a night off, Mrs. is still in the hospital, so I figured I'd come back and make a few videos while I'm relaxing at home. This time I want to go through and do all of the warp zones. I'm going to start off here with warp zone 1, doing it on PS4 just because I haven't unlocked the challenge and I'd rather you actually see the challenge unlock. So let's get straight into it. These warp zone challenges are tough. I would strongly suggest you do use the Pit Viper, just because they're, you know, I guess the more agile of the bikes and should allow you to get over some of the trickier obstacles that we've got here. I've just realized as I'm about to kick this off that I don't actually remember where... Actually, no, I do. I was just going to say I don't remember where the actual warp zone is for this one, but I think I've got it. I think I got it. Just in case, tell me the whole thing again, I wasn't listening. Anyone that's seen the Lego Movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, warp zone is... basically you've got to launch from here and get yourself enough of a jump to make it onto that grey platform, which I missed. Let's do this again. The good thing with the warp zones, the faults aren't particularly important. It's just about actual completion and not talking too much and catastrophically failing. Here we go. Alright, so basically land on these platforms, hit this little warp zone, and now you're in warp zone 1. Actually I did get a message, I haven't got my phone on me. I got a message earlier today from somebody asking for this tutorial, so I figured I'd go through and do all 4. Now, I would suggest getting reasonably good at the extremes, at least the hards, and getting comfortable with the different techniques you're going to have to use to get through these. I mean, these are effectively, I would like to say hard, but more likely sort of easy extreme tracks. So, I mean, they're not ninja difficulty, they're nowhere near as hard as some of the obstacles you're going to get in some of the later extreme tracks that you've got in the game, but I would say that they do expand the number of extremes by, you know, 3 or 4 extra tracks here. For the first obstacle here, what you really want to be doing is doing a bunny hop to the first gap, landing with your rear wheel and staying seated on the bike, accelerating flat out, and then as you get to this one, try and use your throttle to land on the uphill slope. So we'll do it again. Bunny hop, stay seated, flick forward, and then just use your throttle. And you can, even if you find yourself sitting here, just gently use the throttle. Another bunny hop, get to the next checkpoint. This, very similar, bunny hop, accelerate, bunny hop, accelerate, bunny hop. Now, I won't hit the checkpoint, I'll do that again. But this is this consecutive bunny hops technique that I've talked about in a couple of tutorials, and what you really want to focus on doing is at the point your rear wheel comes in contact with the platform, you want to kind of, you know, sit down and then spring back up and try and do that in one fluid motion. So I'll do a few more here. Oh, actually, try not to overshoot it as I just did. Do it again. Small bunny hop, big bunny hop, big bunny hop. So it's just a matter of paying attention to these consecutive bunny hop tutorials that I've done. Next one here. Okay, so effectively all you want to do, again, very similar, you want to do a bunny hop to the first. Now, as you can see here, this ledge is higher, probably only slightly, but it is a little bit higher, I guess, than the platform you're on. So what you want to do is a bunny hop. When you finish your bunny hop, your weight's forward. To ensure that your rear wheel makes it up to the new height, you also want to then sit backwards. So it's sort of a, start from a neutral position. You want to go left, right, left. And when you hit that left the second time, ensure that your rear wheel touches the platform first and just keep accelerating flat out. What you'll find, now, there's a couple of ways that you'll either do it like that and do a backflip and not make any height. The other way is you can actually bunny hop up onto the first platform. If you're desperate, use throttle to balance yourself here, and then accelerate at 100%. It's possible. It's not as pretty, but it works. These little ledges should be pretty straightforward, and it's actually, I think Training Program 4 would have already taught you this technique, but from a neutral position, just a quick little bunny hop, and now this one's a bit bigger. This teaches you an interesting technique of using, I guess, the chassis, or the engine. And if you can kind of just rock on the engine here. So if you just go flat, hard, yeah, so it's probably a worthwhile technique to share here quick. In a couple of different parts in the game. Why am I doing this so difficultly? There we go. In a couple of parts in the game, you'll find a ledge that looks much too high to bunny hop. What you will be able to do though is use the sort of the center. So just where your toes are at the moment, the center of the chassis, you'll actually be able to hit that onto the corner of the ledge, and as long as you keep your body weight leaning forward, the rest of your bike will get over. So there you go. This is going to be one of the harder, and it's probably the last obstacle on the track. What you need to do here is a rear wheel bounce. You want to do a big bunny hop to start, and flick yourself up and over. The key is to ensure that your front wheel is at a good enough angle. Your bike will naturally want to. So as your rear wheel hits, your front wheel wants to dip down, as you can see here, right? What you want to do is keep leaning backwards, and there's any number of different ways you can get over this, but that's what you want to be doing. You want to be doing a bunny hop, and keep pressing backwards as you hit. Keep pressing backwards as you hit that little that box in the air there. It'll just ensure your front wheel doesn't dip down. So anyway, that's the end of Warp Zone 1. Pretty straightforward. Thanks, guys.